gonna be on your knees over the couch, sucking off a dude you know you ain't supposed to be sucking, and you're gonna get zapped, man. You know?
Yeah.
You're gonna be in the midst of doing whatever it is you know you ain't supposed to be doing, and that's when the world's gonna stop and you're gonna look up, and you're gonna be trying to
rationalize it.
Yeah.
It out.
You're about to give an account. Go ahead.
Sirach 5:4. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm has happened unto me. For the Lord is long suffering, he will in no wise let you go.
There it is. All right. You was back in that. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 14. I'm gonna start back at 23, then I'll read through until you pick up where you ready at. It says, for whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites, they kept their lives nor marriages any longer undefiled. But either one slew another traitorously, or...
See, because in the gospel it said they was just they were marrying and giving in marriage, but we know that it wasn't just wasn't regular marriages.
Right.
It was because the heart of man was corrupted. It was continually evil. So you already know it was all type of just weirdo shit, same sex. You know what I'm saying? Wife swapping, all type of crazy shit.
Children.
All that shit, man.
Right? The same shit going on, nothing new under the sun, right? It says, or grieved themselves by adultery. It says, so that they reign in all men without exception, blood, manslaughter, theft.
Blood, manslaughter,
theft.
You see what Jake doing out there. Jake just out there just murking shit over the dumbest shit. Or getting murked. Or getting murked, man. You know? Niggas getting killed over the lamest shit.
Bag of chips and rough talk to your woman. Hey, was that Kevin Hart? He was like, hey, but I ain't the tough guy. So, hey, but what did you say though?
Yeah.
Like, really question what cause did you have in that act? All you was in there to do, put the chips on the thing, pay the money, take the chips and leave. That's it. Why did this whole altercation with him cussing you out even come to pass?
Yeah.
This emotional ass nigga going there, some talk shit.
Trying to rough somebody up,
Needs to be roughing her ass up, man.
But see, that guy was right to do that when he did, because he didn't know what he was going to go outside and do. He could have took him outside and shot him.
Exactly.
So he's like, shit,
He just cut this to the chase. He's protecting his life. They try to get this man under the fucking jail and shit. Anyway, it says, so that there were, that's what I meant. So that there were in all men, without exception, blood, manslaughter, theft, and dissimulation, corruption, unfaithfulness, tumults, maybe you could read that one.
Perjury.
Perjury. Oh yeah, the I no J. Perjury. No J in this one. Perjury, disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good things, turns, defiling of souls, changing of kind. That's going on now, right?
Changing of kind. That's that right there, man.
You need to read this in another translation. Oh, yeah.
Changing of kind. Well, you can read it. This even in the margin. If you got a 6 and 11, you go into the margin, and it has like a it's like it's hyphen. I think.
It says sex.
It says sex.
Yeah.
What's changing of sex?
Yeah, trans.
That's what that's going into. So that's what they were doing back then.
Yeah. All the way back then.
See?
Same energy. It says disorder in marriages.
Yep.
Adultery.
Hey, disorder in marriage.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know what? I don't see myself ever just laying with just one man, so we're going to have to come to an understanding. We're going to have an open marriage.
Yeah.
So you could do your thing, and I'll do my thing over here, but we can still be happy.
Yeah.
That's fucking disorder in marriage, man.
Yeah.
You out your damn mind. The Lord never intended nothing like that.
Yeah.
Scriptures say, what the Lord have put together, let no man put asunder. But once again, this society is totally out of pocket, man.
A lot of these women these days, they don't even want to get married. I seen a brother put a lesson in the nigga woman just, I'd rather have a one night stand, or I'd rather a lot of them say that. I'm not the relationship type. Man.
Yeah.
I'm not the marriage type. Like,
They want to have their fun.
That's the young ones, like in the 20s. Yeah, I said, was that Cardi? I don't cook, I don't clean, but I still got the ring. Man, that bitch do that. She just saying that. That's what these young women hear, and they think that shit's real.
It's just an enchantment. She's being used.
yeah.
They're puppets, man.
That new one is fuck nigga free.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is it?
A fuck nigga free. You know? That's the new model. That's the one that's popping right now.
Say it again, bro.
A fuck nigga free. Twerking on the red light.
Wow. Wow.
God damn.
It gets no more degenerate, man. It's very low, no morals, man. You see why the Lord is saving everything for his last judgment, man. That's crazy.
It's the name's adultery again. And shameless uncleanness.
Shameless. You ain't got no shame in what you do.
Your grandmama and great grandmama taught you that ain't no shame in my day.
Yeah.
That's an old saying now.
You getting ran through all type of trains, GBs, DPs, doing it all. No shame. She'll go on camera and brag about it. You know? Shameless uncleanness. Moral impurity. Two men, doing what they doing and they ain't got no shame. Two women doing what they doing, ain't got no shame. In broad day. You know? So when you see a society so wrapped in this behavior and there's basically no controlling it, that's how you know that kingdom or that empire is getting ready to go. It's on its way out. That's how you know.
It says verse 27, for the worshiping of idols not to be named, too many to be named, right? It says
because it says in the law, let not the name of any other god come out of your mouth. You know, especially if you giving praises. The Lord said, "I will not give my glory unto another."
right.
But a lot of our people, that behavior comes from the influence of the idolatry. Women worship, that comes from the Queen of Heaven worship, going back to ancient Egypt and ancient Babylon. All right, Tupac talking about, since we all came from a woman, got our name from a woman, and our came from a woman. Queen of Heaven.
Nothing new.
And he was a victim of matriarchy. That's why. He was a victim of being under the rule of a woman.
Didn't we bring that up?
Children are their oppressors and women rule over them.
Yep.
I remember bringing up, we brought up Dear Mama. It was Mother's Day, Father's Day a couple years ago. We brought up Dear Mama, and then we brought up Papa's song. Completely a disrespectful ass song to his pop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That song was on the same schedule for my niggas, I believe. Hella disrespectful to his pop. All them things that he named in Dear Mama that he got from his mama, he actually got from his father. Name, game, all of that came from his pops. Whole seed line came out your father.
That's why the scriptures say the blessing of the father's house establishing foundations.
Inheritance.
Inheritance. But
No, mother.
the curse of the mother rules without foundation.
There you go. more in this, a little more.
God. Also, you brought out the children are oppressors and women rule over them. When we go into the book of Isaiah 9 and 16, it says, for the leaders of this people causing the earth. And well, the leaders of Jake right now are women, you know? Because like you said, it's a matriarch, you know? And that's why it says they that are led of them are destroyed. Because Jake is always following in the ways of what? They mama, they woman.
Yep. Reading on, it says, for the worshiping of idols not to be named is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil. For either they are mad when they be merry, or prophesy lies, or live unjustly, or else lightly forswear themselves. For insomuch as their trust is in idols which have no life, though they swear falsely, yet they look not to be hurt.
What?
Right. They think just because you playing on to a false God don't mean that the real God ain't gonna judge you, man.
Yeah.
Right? Because the false God will allow you to do this sort of bullshit. But the real Heavenly Father said no. And that's why a lot of women really aren't into the Most High. They're not really into Yahweh and His laws and His ways. Because it's adverse to everything that they want to do in their life. That society told them that they have the liberty to do.
They just choose and pick what they like.
What?
Out of all these gods out here, they choose and pick. And they create a God out of all that mess, they create their own gods. You know? Totally lost.
Verse 30, howbeit for both causes shall they be justly punished, both because they thought not well of the Most High, they giving heed unto idols, they were devoted unto idols in the margin, right? And also unjustly swore in deceit, despising holiness.
Despising holiness.
It's describing right now.
Despise holiness. You don't want to, tell Jake to cut out on the swine. You tripping.
Yeah. Hey,
Plus,
imagine how many Jakes just not even in the church. That don't have the Bible in their life nowhere.
Yeah. You tell Jake to stop certain habits because it's destroying them, and Jake gonna find a reason to cuss you out and justify it. Pork is cheap. Yeah. All you gotta do is just cook it right. Right. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, this nigga got to get surgery. Eating all that shrimp and all unclean to you.
Yeah.
And Jake despised holiness, man.
It says,
Jake don't want to be separate.
Nope.
Yeah,
They want to do what the world do.
Verse 31, for it is not the power of them by whom they swear, but it is in the just vengeance of sinners that punisheth always the offenses of the ungodly. Woo. And that reminds me of Romans, what Paul was talking about. And he was saying, basically, you know that there's a power by, by the punishments of the wicked, or the ungodly, or something of that effect. It's like Romans 1, if you have it right quick. Romans chapter 1, verse. I'll start verse 17. For there, Romans 1 and 17. For therein is the righteousness of the Most High revealed from faith to faith, as it is written, the just shall live by faith. The just, right? For the wrath of the Most High is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness. And that's how we know the wrath of the Most High is real in ungodliness. It says, who hold the truth in unrighteousness, because that which may be known of the Most High is manifest in them, for the Most High showed it unto them. Talking about the punishments. And it says, for the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, but his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. So that just because we don't see the wickedness in somebody, don't mean that they're not being punished for something that they did, some wickedness that they did. That's what it really is. And that's why we always assume those things when we see people getting jacked up.